What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new episode of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Last ep- last video, I said I was a few subscribers away from 300. I am happy to announce that as of today, I have 329 subscribers to the YouTube channel Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. So once again, thank everybody for their continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. So if you're tuning in now and you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that way once the video is dropped, you instantly get a notification letting you know that the Hood's ESPN has dropped some new material. Y'all see the title of this one. This video here, Unrivaled. Now, y'all already know how I give it up when it comes to women's basketball. If you've been following me long enough, whether you've been following me on my YouTube journey or have you been following me just on the audio last year and prior to that, I am a strong advocate for women's basketball. Whether it's women's college basketball, whether it's the WNBA, and now with this new league, Unrivaled. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and it is going down. It is actually starting this Friday. It is starting this Friday. It is a 3-on-3 women's basketball league, and it will be only in the US of A. Got to give two shout outs to New York Liberty, Breonna Stewart, and Minnesota Lynx, Nafisia Collier, because them two are basically the brains of this. They are basically the founders, the co-founders of this league that is about to go down on Friday. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what Unrivaled is, again, it's a 3-on-3 league. Each female that is in this league plays in the WNBA. They play in the WNBA. Each player. And I'm excited. I'm telling you, I am very much I am telling you, I am very much excited for this league. Uh some people is like, oh, why is it a 3-on-3? Why is it a 3-on-3? Why is it not 5-on-5? I don't give a damn what it is, as long as I get to see these women who be putting in their hard work play some basketball. And one of the reasons why they came up with this idea was so that these women don't have to go overseas to play. That's another reason why that they came up with this idea. The league was founded in 2023 by Laficia Collier and Breonna Stewart, in part to allow WNBA players to play domestically and to bypass complications from the WNBA's prioritization rules for players to choose to play overseas in the WNBA offseason. This is why they did it. Now, there are some players in the WNBA who are playing overseas. Uh, Camila Cardoso is playing overseas. Kennedy Carter is playing overseas. So there's still some WNBA players that are still choosing to play overseas. I would have loved to see Cardoso play in in this league. I would have loved to see her play in the 3-on-3. I would have loved to see Kennedy Carter in the 3-on-3. But listen, we got some heavyweights. Okay, we got some heavyweights in this league. Obviously, Breonna Stewart, Nafisi Collier, uh, Alyssa Thomas is in the league. Angel Reese is in the league. Sabrina Ionescu is in the league. Arike from the Dallas Wings, she's in the league. The Silent Assassin Jackie Young is in the league. Chelsea Gray is in the league. Uh, I would have loved for Asia Wilson to be in the league. I would have loved for her to be in there. But if any player deserved a break from basketball for a while before the start of the new WNBA season, it would be her. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room, no Caitlin Clark. And I'm okay with that. Would I have loved to see her playing it? You better believe I did. You better believe I would have. I would have loved to see her playing a 3-on-3. But this league will be fine without her. It will be fine without her because of the players that are in this league, which I'm gonna run down the team roster just in a few. But yeah, I would have loved to see Caitlin Clark, but unfortunately, she chose not to. And again, she's another one that needs a break. I mean, from playing college ball to then having a few weeks off after being drafted, training camp, then preseason, then WNBA season. Yeah, she needs a break. She needs a long, extended break before the launch of the new WNBA season. Aaliyah Boston is also in this league. So yeah, there's some big dogs in this league. All right. So the league would be fine. The league would be perfectly fine. All right. Uh let's get to the rules. Let's get to the rules because obviously this is a 3-on-3 league. So obviously it is nothing like your traditional uh your traditional 5-on-5. But here's the crazy part. Yes, it's a 3-on-3, but it's full court. It's not half court, it's full court. Now, here's the difference. Yes, it is a full court 3 versus 3, but the court is 70 by 50 feet. 70 by 50 feet. Now, your traditional full court is 94 by 50 feet. So this is going to be 70 to 50 feet, and it's going to be full court. So I'm eager to see how these women are going to be, you know, pushing the tempo in a full court, even though the court will be smaller, but it's still full court nonetheless, right? There's 6 clubs, it's 6 teams, it's 6 players to each team. So yes, it's a 3 versus 3, but obviously you need some reserves. So there are going to be 6 players on each team. Like I said, opening night is Friday, which is January 17th. That is opening night. The final day of the regular season is March 10th. The semifinals is March 16th, and then the finals is March 17th. Got that? So this league basically ends, I want to say, probably 2 months before the WNBA season starts. Because I know the WNBA season starts in May, if I'm not mistaken. So this gives the ladies 2 months to rest before they get ready for the WNBA season. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very much excited for this. I'm very much excited for this. And the beauty thing is, there's a couple of networks that's going to be streaming this thing too. Obviously, TNT is going to have, some say in this. TNT is going to be televising some of the games. Uh, True TV is going to be televising some of the games. Max is going to be televising some of the games. So it's going to be it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, and I believe uh, there's some legends that's going to be doing some color commentary. If I'm not mistaken, I think Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker will be doing color commentary, which I have no problem with Candace, and I love Lisa Leslie. So You will get no complaint from me at all. We got two legends that are going to be, calling these games and commentating on them. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Now, let's get to the teams. Again, there's 6 teams. 6 teams. So let's get to the teams. The first team, Vinyl. And on that team, it will consist of, I cannot say her last name. That's why I just say her first name, Arike. Sorry, Queen. I do not want to muffle your last name. She's from the Dallas Wings. All right. She is their rough rider. She is their go-to person. Okay. I'm not gonna muffle her last name. So Arike from the Dallas Wings. Ryan Howard from the Atlanta Dream. Aaliyah Boston from the Indiana Fever. Jordan Canada from the Atlanta Dream. Ray Burrell. I'm not sure what team she plays for. If I'm not mistaken, I think she played for the Sparks. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she plays for the Sparks. De'Arica Hamby, she definitely plays for the Sparks. And then their head coach will be none other than the great Teresa Weatherspoon, which I'm actually glad she's getting a chance to coach again, because I don't know what happened with her with the Chicago Sky. They basically gave her the short end of the stick, and come on, in 1 year, like, and then y'all get rid of her. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So the fact that she's able to get right back on her feet and coach in this 3 versus 3 tournament. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, the second team, the Rose, the Rose team. And on this team, whew, Chelsea Gray from the Las Vegas Aces, Kalia Kappa of the Phoenix Mercury, Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky, Brittany Sykes. I think she plays for the Washington Mystics, if I'm not mistaken. I'm having my guessing game right now. I think she plays for the Washington Mystics. Lexi Hall of the Indiana Fever, Izra Stevens of the Los Angeles Sparks. And the head coach for that team would be Nola Henry. Third team, Phantom. The Phantom roster. Yo, this squad looked deadly. I'm not even gonna hold you. This squad looks like, if I'm like if I'm looking at all the squads right now, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm just looking at all of them, I think Phantom is definitely in the top 3. I'm gonna just read off these names for you. Natasha Cloud, that's a Rough Rider. That is a Rough Rider. Okay. Marina Mabry, who's the gunslinger, the 3-point machine from the Connecticut Sun. Satu Sabali. I was going to say from the Dallas Wings, but she just let them know recently that she will not be returning to them. So she's a free agent right now. So let's see where she goes in this offseason. Katie Lou Samuelson. Sabrina Ionescu. BG. Brittany Griner. Wow. Katie Lou from the Indiana Fever. Sabrina Ionescu from the world champion New York Liberty. Brittany Griner of the Phoenix Mercury. And the head coach of that team, Adam Harrington. Don't know who that is, but Hopefully he don't mess this up. Because if you got this squad and you mess this up, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know what to do with you. Missed. That is the fourth team. They got a nice little squad too. I ain't even gonna hold you. But let me get back to this Phantom team. Like, think about this, right? I followed Sabrina Ionescu and Sabali when they played at Oregon, right? So we got a whole reunion just off that, right? Then you bring in BG, Brittany Griner. Then you got two gunslingers and Marina Mabry and Katie Lou Samuelson. This team is going to be deadly. This team is going to be dangerous. I'm not saying they're going to win the whole thing, but this team right here is going to be dangerous. Now let's get to the mist. You got the Gold Mamba, Joel Lloyd. You got Dejanay Carrington of the Connecticut Sun. Now, Jewel Lloyd, I will say Seattle Storm. Unfortunately, she has requested a trade. So let's see if they accommodate her, which I think they should. She didn't pay her dues. She didn't won some championships. Obviously, something's going on in Seattle right now, and she just don't want to be there no more. So hopefully they accommodate her and give her the trade. She is reunited with Breanna Stewart. Stewie started her career with the Seattle Storm before she left to join the Liberty. I think she's about to go on her third year with the Liberty. So now we get a reunion with Stewie and the Gold Mamba. Courtney Vandersloot, which her and Stewie are very familiar with because they both play on the Liberty. Rakia Jackson of the Los Angeles Sparks, who had an amazing rookie season. Aside from Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, I would say that Rakia Jackson was probably the third best rookie last season. And then you got Aaliyah Edwards of the Washington Mystics. And the head coach for that team, Phil Handy. I like this team. I like this team. I really do. I like this team. The Lunar Owls team roster. This team is very underrated. Very under very underrated. Skylar Diggins Smith of the Seattle Storm. Alicia Gray of the Atlanta Dream. Nafisia Collier from the Minnesota Lynx. Courtney Williams of the Minnesota Lynx. So I can't wait to see them two play alongside each other again. It's going to be like old times because, again, they play with each other in the WNBA season. So for them to bring this together in this 3 versus 3, oh, yeah, I can't wait to see them play together. Now, Cameron Brink was a part of this team, but it's being reported that she's not playing. She's still recovering from the ACL injury, which I kind of figured like it's going to take time for that. So I don't know if they're going to fill her spot in because I'm quite sure they're not just going to have 5 players. I'm quite sure they're going to need somebody to fill that void. But continue to get well, Cameron Brink, because we can't wait to see you back on the court because you was definitely ringing terror in that paint. Unfortunately, you had tore your ACL in that game against Connecticut. I'll never forget that shit. I knew the way she fell, I knew something was up. I knew something was up. But continue to get well. Continue to get well, Cameron Brink. And last but not least on that team is Shakira Austin from the Minnesota Lynx. I mean, not the Minnesota Lynx, part itself. The Washington Mystics. And the head coach of that team is DJ Sackman. And now we have one more team. The Laces. I kind of like this team. Jackie Young of the Las Vegas Aces. She plays for the Las Vegas Aces, and then this she's playing for the Laces. Ain't that something? Kayla McBride, Kayla McBuckets is what they call her. Alyssa Thomas, the triple double machine that she is, from the Connecticut Sun. Tiffany Hayes from the Las Vegas Aces. Kate Martin. I was going to say Las Vegas Aces, but I believe she is now a part of that new Golden State team. I can't pronounce the nickname, but I know it's Golden State. I know that for sure because of that expansion draft. And Big Mama Stephanie Dawson of the Washington Mystics is on this Laces team, and the head coach is Andrew Weyer. So those are the 6 teams. So I can't wait, man. I'm excited. I'm very much excited. Again, y'all know how I give it up when it comes to the ladies. So whenever they get an opportunity and whenever they get a platform to display their talent, I'm all for it. Whether it's women's college basketball, which is doing better than the men, by the way, this year, the WNBA, and now with this, I'm excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So again, it is going down. It is starting this Friday, January 17th. It is starting, and all the games will be in Miami. All the games will be in the 305 MIAO. All the games will be in Miami. That's basically the home base. But I will say this, though, before I go. The press that they've been doing for this, the promos that they've been doing, the photo shoots, man, let me tell you, WNBA got a problem. The WNBA got a serious problem. Like, they better listen. After watching this promo trip that Unrivaled has been doing, getting these girls laced up and ready as far as photo shoots and makeup and making them look glamorous. WNBA better be paying attention, because when they season start, they better follow this same trait. They better follow it. They better follow it, because I've enjoyed what I've been seeing. I definitely enjoy the layout that they've been doing. I'm very impressed. So once again, shout out to Stewie and the Fisikalia for putting this together. Um, Again, I can't wait. I'm excited. I am excited. So y'all know my well, I'm not gonna say it's my catchphrase. I want to give a shout out to Babs Bunny from Queen of the Ring, because she coined this phrase, give it up for the ladies. So when it comes to women's basketball or any sport dealing with ladies, I always say give it up for the ladies. So before I go, I gotta say, give it up for the ladies. So it's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Once again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't, subscribe to Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Hit that notification bell so that way once a video is dropped, you get a notification. Y'all hook me up. Y'all hit me in them comments, man. Tell me, who do y'all think is going to win? Who do y'all think is coming out on top in the inaugural 3 versus 3 tournament? Holla at your boy. So in closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another episode of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.